What happens when a birthday cake disappears right before a party? Can you guess who the cake thief is? Today we follow Sarah, a girl who bakes a yummy chocolate cake for her special day. But when she leaves the kitchen for just a moment, something strange happens. The cake is gone. Join us on this fun and exciting mystery as Sarah tries to find her cake. Who ate it? Was it her brother, her mom, or maybe her dad? Or could it be someone much fluffier? Let's find out together. The Missing Cake. In a cozy little house on a quiet street, there lived a girl named Sarah. Sarah was turning 8 years old, and she was very excited. She had big brown eyes, curly hair, and a warm smile. She loved to bake with her mom. This year, for her birthday, Sarah decided to bake a special chocolate cake all by herself. The cake would be big, round, and covered in chocolate frosting. On the morning of her birthday, Sarah put on her favorite apron, which was pink with colorful cupcakes on it. She gathered all the ingredients: flour, sugar, eggs, chocolate, and butter. The kitchen smelled wonderful as she mixed everything in a big bowl. Sarah poured the batter into a round pan and put it in the oven. While the cake baked, Sarah could hardly wait to taste it. After a while, the oven timer rang. Ding! The cake was ready. Sarah opened the oven and took out the cake. It was tall and fluffy, and it looked perfect. Yay! I made a delicious cake, she cheered. Sarah placed the cake on the kitchen counter to cool. She decided to leave the kitchen for a moment to get some decorations from her room. I will be right back, she said, smiling at the cake. When Sarah returned, her heart sank. "Where is the cake?" she exclaimed, looking at the empty counter. She was shocked and confused. The delicious chocolate cake had disappeared. Sarah felt worried and sad. Did someone eat my cake? She wondered. She quickly decided to solve the mystery. First, she went to her little brother, Timmy. He was 6 years old and loved to play with his toys. He had messy hair and a big smile. Timmy, Sarah called. "Did you eat the cake?" Timmy looked surprised. "I don't know. I didn't eat it," he said with a giggle. Sarah frowned. Timmy loved sweets, and she knew he could be sneaky. "Okay, but I will check," she said. Next, Sarah went to find her mom. Her mom was in the living room, reading a book. She had long hair and a kind face. "Mom, did you eat the cake?" Sarah asked, her eyes wide. Her mom shook her head. "No, I didn't eat it, Sarah. I am too busy reading. I promise." Jim, Sarah thought. I should ask Dad next. Finally, Sarah went to the garage where her dad was fixing his bicycle. He had short hair and a strong build. "Dad, did you eat the cake?" she asked, looking hopeful. Dad laughed and said, "No way. I didn't eat it. I was working out here." Sarah was starting to feel a little frustrated. Where is the cake? She wondered aloud. She looked around the house, but could not find it anywhere. Then she had an idea. Maybe I should check the dining room, she thought. Sarah rushed to the dining room. There, she saw the table covered with colorful birthday decorations. The table looked ready for a party, but still, no cake. Just as she was about to give up, Sarah heard a strange sound. It was a quiet munching noise coming from under the table. Curious, she knelt down to look. To her surprise, she saw her dog, Max, sitting on the floor. Max was a fluffy golden retriever with big brown eyes. He had crumbs all over his face. Sarah couldn't believe it. "Max," she exclaimed, "did you eat my cake?" Max wagged his tail and licked his lips. Sarah laughed. "You silly dog. You ate my cake." Sarah stood up and called her family. "Everyone, come here. I found the cake thief." Timmy, Mom, and Dad rushed into the dining room. When they saw Max with crumbs all around him, they all burst into laughter. "Look at Max. He is the cake thief," Sarah said, giggling. "Max loves chocolate cake," Timmy added. Laughing, Mom smiled and said, "Well, we can't be mad at him. He didn't mean to steal it." Dad patted Max on the head. "Good boy, Max. But no more cake, okay?" Sarah smiled at her family. "That's okay. We can share cookies instead," she suggested. So they all gathered around the table and enjoyed cookies together. They talked, laughed, and celebrated Sarah's birthday. Sarah learned that sometimes things do not go as planned, but it can still be fun. She loved her family and her silly dog, and even without the chocolate cake, her birthday was special. From that day on, every time they baked, they made sure to keep an eye on Max. After all, he was a very sneaky cake thief. And that is the story of how Sarah solved the mystery of the missing cake. What a funny ending to Sarah's cake mystery. But what do you think will happen next time? Will Max get into more trouble, or will Sarah bake another cake? The fun doesn't have to stop here. If you enjoyed solving the mystery with us, please like this video and share your thoughts in the comments. What is your favorite cake? Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting stories that will help you improve your English skills. See you next time for another adventure.